Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Fire Emblem Vox Populi, starring the great and magnificent Princess Laurel of Rausten. So, last time we started getting caught up on our literacy and the rest of our demographics, but we got treacherously backstabbed by Lyn and Walhart, so now we are facing down a two-front war, right before we were about to spread our glorious religion to these people. So ungrateful. So, war is one of the weaker points of my game. It's the part where I lose the most. But I have some experience with war, and I can tell you some of what we need to do. So the most critical thing in a war is to assess our goals. And our goals for this war are simple: to survive with minimal damage done to our units and to our economy, and to end these wars as soon as possible, so that we can spread our religion to Lyn and Walhart. To that end, we will need to have an estimate of how long it'll take to end the war. I don't have a firm estimate, but I'm gonna guess it'll take maybe about 10-15 turns before Lyn and Walhart are ready to make peace. And what we need to do to accomplish our goals. Well, stay on the defensive. We don't really want to invade anybody right now. Walhart's way too far away to invade anyway, since we do not have any naval forces to speak of. So we need to build up our units to take on Walhart to the south and Lyn to the north. And in the meantime, also build up our economy by rebuilding those caravans that were plundered. So, let's get to it. I see Walhart sending an archer up this way, and possibly he will have more units coming up, so I will need to build some more units in the capital. Lyn's captured my troubadour. That's unfortunate. Let's see, I have 3 units to the north defending my city. Will that be enough? Probably not. These units are taking some heavy damage, so my priority right now is to keep them alive. Okay, let's start doing some defending. Okay, spearmen will not be able to take out the horsemen, so retreat into the city. And you... Let's continue on drill. Even though it's not of much use to us, the bonus to cities, but continuing on the same line is valuable, since it unlocks better promotions later down. So this horseman, yes, success. Okay, and blocked away for the skirmisher so he can't come and attack our workers, who continue to make their roads further up north. And we got one of our trade routes up in Latona, which we can use now to send it over to Nagisa, our good friend Nagisa. I am very glad that we have friendship with Nagisa now, so that she will not backstab us and she might help us out in the war. So yes, restore some of our lost income. And our scout here can take on this archer and see if we can take him out. And if not, that's fine too. Just distract them and keep them from coming in. And in the meantime, we need to build some more units up here. A composite bowman. Yeah, archers are very good for defense, since you can station them in the city and they can shoot without taking any damage. And send this spearman over here to defend Latona, and this spearman can come up north to help fortify our northern borders. And this troubadour, yes, you come up here and spread religion to Novus. Over here, Novus's production is too low to make any good use of, or to rather to produce any units in time to be of any use in the war. So instead, you shall produce an aqueduct and hopefully get some food up. Now this city's just really bad. Maybe if we can get some improvements up here, a manufactory or a town, that would be very useful. Yes. So our goal is to fend off Lin's invasion force, and oh, there's already a troubadour here. I did not see that. Okay. Spread to Novus, yes. Oh dear. I underestimated the strength of the chariot, the nomadic trooper of Lin's. Yeah, since we are on flat terrain in the desert, he gets a substantial strength bonus, which he just used to just outright murder my skirmisher. Miscalculation on my part. Lost 2 units so far in this war, which is more than acceptable, but I will do my best to make sure there are no more losses. Let's see, these workers, maybe you can come over here, see if there are any mines worth building there. Yeah, there's not much for these workers to do here. Just go forth. And this troubadour, come over here and start making your way towards Circensia. Alright. The spearman still has an advantage against mounted units, so that's useful. This horseman, if my spearman couldn't survive against that nomadic trooper, I doubt my horseman can either. So, just retreat. Get away from the fighting. Every unit lost is a significant loss for us. But fortunately, it seems that Lin's forces are being routed. I would like to keep military pressure on Lin, even if she's not directly attacking us. Getting some military to march on her city here would be good. Even if we can't take Terrace, if we can put some pressure on it, it will get her to surrender faster. And oh, we got enough faith for a stupa here. That's fine. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we should get some more ranged units to supplement our force up north. Although we're also still a bit short on melee. Yeah, I think we need more melee units first. So, yeah, in Vox Populi we need a good melee line before ranged. A swordsman is good. Actually, a swordsman. Lin doesn't seem to have many spearmen, so a horseman's just as good as a swordsman. And Latona, yes, Valmiki is now capable of making his great work of writing, so we will do that.
Valmiki the poet held all the moving.
Okay. And that gave us a nice amount of culture, which allows us to adopt artistry, which gives us increased rate of great people and guilds. Yes. And only 5 more turns until our next great writer. Our spearmen go for shock for the bonus on the field. Continue up here. Yeah, we're definitely short on military, and we need to produce more as soon as possible. Okay, one of our workers got captured. That was unavoidable. I'm not too worried about that. We'll capture them back. They have nowhere to go.
There is only one good, knowledge, and one evil, ignorance.
Okay, we unlocked philosophy, which gives us temples and the School of Philosophy, which is a very nice science boost. However, our priority currently is to focus on the war effort, so we cannot spend any more energy on building civilian buildings currently. So we just continue to move forth. I'm not seeing any Valmese troops coming up north, but we'll have to keep an eye out. Composite bowmen are very powerful. I used to underestimate composite bowmen in the past, that they came too late, but seeing how powerful they are, it is worth it. And let's come with another composite bowman here. And its troubadour. Let's see if you can make your way to Circensia without being attacked. We'll probably need an escort for you, but yeah, I think we'll be able to get one. And now, let's see. So what is our next tech going to be? If we can go for chivalry, we will get a significant advantage in combat with knights unlocked. But that's 10 turns away, and chances are the war will probably be over or close to over by then. I'd rather right now go for theology, which will get us to unlock some nice wonders, which we can snag pretty easily with our religion. So Hagia Sophia will give us a free church and a free great prophet, which in turn gives us another great work. So that is definitely something we will want. So theology it is. And then if the war's still not over by then, we will start researching towards chivalry. And in the meantime, continue to produce units for the war effort. Okay. Those nomadic troopers are moving back. I see an elephant coming up north from Valm. So that may be indicative of a greater invasion force. Yeah, you capture back my troubadour. Come back and safe and sound with me. So I will need to keep some more units stationed around the capital in case Valm decides to attack. Here, 18. Also not good enough for unit production. So let's get you an aqueduct, which gives us a food bonus to our lake in addition to the regular food bonus. Spearman, yeah, come here, and if the warrior tries to steal our troubadour again, we'll just kill them with the spearman. There's a catapult here. Let's see. How far can we take? How far can we go with taking out this? Yes, we got it. And we got a nice bonus from Circensia. A great general. William the Conqueror. Very nice. So, the great general will help us a lot in our war effort. Yes, so we continue to build troops and move toward Taras with our forces. But rest up first. Okay, we completed our caravan in Ivaldi. So we can send them to Charlotte's Peak for another boost in science and gold. But I think right now it may be more important to just grow our cities, especially Mount Mimir, since that city's really lacking in growth right now. Yep, 9 food. Yeah, that accelerates our growth so much. Yes. Our income is back in the positives, thankfully. Yep, the warrior took her bait. Now we will strike. Fiona desires wine. For 118 gold. Are we able to get wine anywhere? Alright, a nice harvest from Melkaen Coast. Let's see, do we have any cities that still need to build the stupas? Because we have enough faith for them. Nope. Looks like, oh, here. Mount Mimir can get one. Not enough. Right. Okay. Our army is getting a little tired. Fortunately, Goddess of Protection gives us an extra healing bonus in our own territory, which will speed up our army's readiness for war quite a bit. So heal up and build up our forces to attack. Come over here to Circensia. And our scout, come back up north. Another silver. Alright, that's not much use to us right now since we can't work it. But eventually we'll have more silver to sell. And Nagisa continues to be overpowered. Fortunately, she's on our side. We are at 20 techs. Oh, Nagisa has wine. So let's see how much she wants for the wine. 237 gold. And we will get 118 from the city state quest. Worth it? Wales. Oh, and she's gonna pay us more for our marble. Yep, that'll be good. That's a good deal. 186. Oh, and she has civil service now, which means that we can get open borders with her. So we want open borders. Oh, and that raises the deal value so much. We can get whales from her as well. Or we can just get a nice boost of gold. Oh, actually, no, never mind. She wants... Yeah. If we get two-side open borders, that's less valuable. So, open borders increases the tourism flow both ways. And since we are going for a cultural victory, and Nagisa is the main culture leader aside from us right now, that is going to be very valuable. So, yes. And since she's our friend, she can move her troops through our borders to help defend us if she feels like it. He's not likely to do that, but who knows, maybe. Maybe she'll be kind enough to help us out in this war. She is currently at war with Lin. I don't know if she's actually invading Lin. Actually, if Nagisa takes Lin's capital, that would be very bad for us, since that would make her too strong. But if she just distracts Lin a bit, that would be good for us. Okay, there's a spearman up north. Alright, this worker can come back up here and take on... restore the silver here, which will restore our monopoly and give us back our culture bonus. Fire off a shot at this warrior here. Nope, not close enough. But you will stay here and defend our borders. While our scout moves up north. I think what I want to buy right away with the gold is a trireme. Our first ship. I don't know if there's a passageway up north, but if there is, the trireme can patrol the borders between my capital and Lin's and fend off any troops that try to cross without a naval escort. And we still need more defense over here. Let's get another composite bowman. And this Circensia will require 2 spreads, which is fine. A research agreement. That I'd be down for. Get some nice science in a couple turns. Do you want a defensive pact? No, no defensive pact. That's fine. Alright. So in 50 turns, our research agreement will conclude and we will get a science boost. It'll be worth the investment, although losing that much gold right now does hurt us a bit. And wine connected. Oh, and Circensia is allied with Nagisa now. That's interesting. We got a great writer in Latona, and we'll place him in the amphitheater.
Happy is the man who has broken the chains which hurt the mind.
Okay, let's see our tourism right now. It's climbing steadily. This is a very good tourism output for the classical era. And our great works, we have 2 in the amphitheater. What's the theming bonus here? It's from filled writings either from my own civilization or from civilization other than my own. Well, these 2 are both my own, so okay, I just needed to switch around, I guess. There's a theming bonus. Stay up here. And this troubadour goes for Fianna. Grab that worker. See. So our forces up north, we have 3 spearmen, 2 horsemen, and a composite bowman. Is that enough to lay siege to Taris? This is still a bit sparse. What do we need in addition to that? Nope, there's no passage up north. Alright, that's fine. Our trireme can come and explore down south instead. Or east. Yep, let's give him drill so he can do some city bombardment. We would probably like some more ranged units. A catapult? Catapults are good for city bombardment. But I think Taris is weak enough that we don't need a catapult for it, so I would rather get a composite bowman, since that's much more useful in fighting on land and not against cities. We need 48 influence to become allied with Circensia. I don't particularly feel like competing with Nagisa for city-state influence right now. Floods in Melkaen Coast. Poor city. They're really not doing well right now. Another spread. Alright. 2 turns until we get theology. And then we will be entering the medieval era, which will trigger our religion, the Way of Transcendence. We will get, there's a table here, so there should be 25 of every yield, but that's still a lot. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 of our own cities, and 4 other cities following our religion, so 8 total, which gives us 25 times 2 times 8, 400 of every yield. In our capital. Public declaration of protection to Circensia. Yes. What? Oh, dear. Novus is now Lynn's ally, which means that they are now right. We have an enemy right on our borders. Fortunately, we have our horsemen here. We can come back and defend our city from Novus's treachery. Alright. Walhart does not seem to be mounting any attacks here. Actually, the scout can come back down to scout out Walhart's lands. There's not much space for archers around Terrace, unfortunately, since all these forests and hills are blocking line of sight. So what to do? Move our horsemen up here. Our spearmen here. A great general here. This worker here. So what would happen if we moved our archer right next to the city so that he can fire on it? Well, he would be attacked immediately by the spearmen, which would not be good. So yeah, let's just come up here and nothing in range, just wait. And here we continue building our road. Yeah, our archer's not going to be very useful up there. This turn, I am not going to set any more production in our capital, because when we get theology, the 400 production can spill over right away and go toward getting our wonder. So, let's see. Production in our capital? Nothing. Or rather, can we do that? Maybe we have to do something. Or just go for farming right now. Can we do that? Or maybe not. Maybe we have to get something. Something that will give us that will not go to waste. Let's go toward temple. Let's go for an aqueduct first. Barbarian encampment discovered. Barbarians here. Okay, well, Fianna can deal with them. My troops are a bit occupied at the moment. Okay, put things in order. Alright, we probably should get some more units over to defend on Mount Mimir. Walhart and Lynn have made a declaration of friendship. And now Lynn has a second spearman. It's a bit troubling. And that dastardly swordsman killed our troubadour.
Things are necessary for the salvation of man. To know what he ought to believe. An emperor subject to...
Yes. We have reached the medieval era. Which means we get a very hefty bonus to everything. One turn So education first? I'm actually not sure if science rolls over. I'm pretty sure it does, though. So yes, we will go for currency and then chivalry, which will let us upgrade our knights. And we also have the gold for that now, so that's very nice. And our horseman is not in a good position right now. Oh. Yep. Alright, so what to do here? How can we... If we can shoot down this spearman here. Still a bit lacking in troops. Let's just purchase some troops to reinforce. Get us a skirmisher. Okay. If any Balmese troops try to land on our shores, we'll be ready for them. Horsemen getting beaten up. Protestantism. Oh, right. Our supply cap.
Better is bred with a happy heart.
We are now over our supply cap, which hurts our production. So we need to increase our supply cap. Oh, yes, our production from last turn did roll over, which we will go into the Hagia Sophia. And our science rolled over as well, chivalry in 2 turns. And our horseman is not doing so hot. Let's come and, make another purchase here. Another bowman would be good. To do. We will continue our invasion. This horseman, I think, needs to retreat, though. No space for you. Yep. The trouble... with a tradition civ is that you have very low supply for military. And very few ways to build up that supply. Alright, our silver monopoly is back, which means we get a nice culture boost. Oh. Barbarian ships harassing our city-state here. Everyone else is enhancing their religions. Islam enhanced. Alright. Yes, let's make peace now, Lynn. That's very shrewd of you. Now we can focus on freaking Walhart's forces approaching our capital. first. Okay. Mightiest rulers. Wow, we are actually beating Lin in military right now. That's kind of sad. But first things first. Troubadours. More of them. I think 3 of them should be enough to convert Lin's empire entirely. And bring our good horsemen down for defense against Walhart. Protect those horses. Ah yes. Now we can start building villages, which will give us a nice boost of gold. We need some more production here. So get a forge, which will increase the production on the iron and on our silver mines as well. Alright. Yep. Let's get back to being friends, Lin. Or at least not trying to kill each other. Someone else has been building Machu Picchu. Alright, as long as they don't take our Hagia Sophia, we'll be fine.
Whoso pulleth out the sword of the stone and anvil is rightwise king over all England.
And we have chivalry. Fending off Walhart's forces here. And you guys go forth and spread the good word. Alright, next up, education. And that, I think, will do it for today. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.